This is day one of trying to pass a funded account. Oh, I'm sorry, passing a challenge phase. So I took a trade today, which was this one over here. I won the trade, but I actually didn't let the price to go all the way to my take profit. I kind of I took it out somewhere around right here because price was moving a little bit. It was consolidating, so as you can see here, this is on the 5 minute price. No actual direction, just moving up, down, up, down, up, down. So it was moving on a range. So I'm gonna show you how I took this trade. Actually, it'll be like a documentary, something like that. I don't know. Maybe along the way I can help some people who actually need help. I actually took my okay. I'm saying actually a lot. I learned most of my stuff from TJR. I'm just a vessel. So if you actually need, okay, I gotta stop saying actually, but hey, this is how I talk. So hey, let's just do it. If you need direct knowledge or like say a mentor, I really prefer you get TJR or any mentor that you prefer. But for me, I think TJR will be the best one. Yeah, just don't watch him when you have balance. I guess around balance. What did I say? English is my first language, so please, if I say anything is probably because of that. I'm gonna remove everything. So the first thing which I did actually was go on this daily chart, daily time frame, and overall, this candle was actually bearish as you can see, but this was not my confluence that price was going to be bearish for the day. There was a sweep here from this candle on Friday, this daily candle on Friday. So I marked that out. Uh, I marked that out for my confluence that price is going to be bearish for the day. This is actually like you finding a bias. So this is what I do for trading. I find a bias. After finding a bias, I go on and go for other confluences. Then I go on a raw time frame for my execution. I usually trade on a 5 minute time frame for my executions. So yeah, right here we have this sweep of liquidity over here, or this daily candle on Friday. Uh, so this is Monday here. We had this sweep. So what I thought Plus was going to do is reverse. So yeah. Uh, after that, after I saw that there was this fair value gap, uh, which price had no volume, trying to create new highs. So price went up but failed to create a new high of that fair value gap. So means this fair value gap, this mitigated fair value gap is still strong. So if you mark that out there, you want to see how price reacted on the 4 hour on this fair value gap, on the daily fair value gap. So we're gonna switch to the 4 hour and see how price reacted. Okay. On the 4 hour here, we have this we have this fair value gap also, which was caused by the reaction of price on the daily fair value gap, which was mitigated, but also you can see is a strong key point of the market. So we're gonna use the daily the daily fair value gap. I was a confluence that price is still going bearish. Um, so right here, oh my bad, my okay, something wrong here. So right about here, we have this 4 hour. Okay, what's wrong with mine? Okay, editing this is gonna be a pain. Okay, we have this 4 hour fair value gap. So yeah, right about here, we have that 4 fair value gap showing us that price is still going lower. So our bias for the day is gonna be bearish. Okay. What else are we gonna see? We want to see a liquidity sweep on the 1 hour. We want to see a liquidity sweep on the 1 hour. So we want to switch here to see a liquidity sweep. So right here, we want to mark out our liquidity levels. So my first liquidity level, which I marked out, was actually first. Let's mark out our bro. What is this doing? Oh my god, this is so bad. This video is gonna be so bad, but it's my first video, so pretty sure it's not gonna blow up. So who cares? Where by 9:30, that's when we trade. So right about here, we want to mark out that 9:30 level right here. Okay, so going to the 1 hour, we want to mark out our liquidity levels on the high, so price can sweep that liquidity level and looking for all the confluences, so we can actually take a trade from. So right about there, what are we looking for? We're looking for liquidity. Okay, so we're gonna look for liquidity right about here. This was our first level for liquidity. Our second level of liquidity was these two equal highs. Okay, and our third was all the way here and this up here, which price didn't actually take that, but I kind of marked that out. But for now, we're gonna leave them because price didn't actually go all the way up there. So I trade on the 5 minutes, so that's my execution time frame. So we're gonna go to that so we can see how price reacted. Um, I'm gonna take this for our fair value gap off the charts. So we trade from 9:30 to 11:30. That's how I trade. So it's about two hours of trading, looking for entries and looking for confluences to trade from. So right about here on 9:30, we can see that price was actually ranging. It was nothing much, just pure price action was overall bad today. Maybe because it's just Monday, that's why price is reacting like that. Uh, so right about here we see price going down, goes up, down, up. Like there was no actual movement that I actually liked for about good how many minutes here we got this 5 minute candle, 1 2 3. So about 30 minutes price was just moving randomly, doing whatever. So we got a sweep. We had a sweep of liquidity on this high over here. Yeah. So after that, what we're looking for order blocks. We're looking for 5 minutes fair value gaps, and we want to see price test of that so we can take an entry. So right here we see price taking this liquidity going down. I took an entry. What about here on this? I took out entry about right here one price broke structure, and I put my stop loss 5 points above, so right about there, and target that 1 to 2 risk reward. So right about there, I guess. Yeah, just gonna leave it there. So we see that price took it, and I actually didn't take the full price range. I actually took my win right about here because price was actually going down. Then it went back up to my entry. So I just waited price to move down because as you can see, the first one when I took because I entered right about here. right about here, and price actually went back to my entry, went back to my entry a couple times. So I thought price was going to reverse. So what I did was I took 1 to 1 reward ratio. And if I could have left it, as you can see here, price actually dumped, see, all the way down here for a 1 to 4 reward ratio.